Coach, not the result. You want to make a late push there, but they're a good top 25 team there. Your overall thoughts?
Yeah, I thought, it really came down to the final third for us. And I thought we arrived there often enough where I think we should have been more dangerous. So I think when we get into those areas, we have to have better ideas. We have to be more dangerous. We have to be more precise. We have to be more clinical in those moments. Credit to UNCG. They quickly, if we broke their pressure, which I thought we did often, they were in a low block. They had a lot of numbers in and around the top of their box, and we had a hard time creating chances, clear-cut chances. And I think we simply have to do better when we have that much of the ball and that much territory. We have to create more chances and better chances.
And credit to them defensively. They just don't give you many opportunities, right? They kept that pretty much throughout the game.
100%. I think they defend the box well. They do it in numbers. They counterattack well, which I thought we dealt with their counterattack for the most part well. I think also in the first half, especially that very first part of the first half, it seemed like we would win the ball and we give it right back to them. And so even in those moments where I thought we were causing the problems, again, they defended well for sure, but I still think we can and should be more dangerous.
Lack of focus, lack of intensity. How do you explain that?
It looked like we were rushing, and sometimes it's not there, right? So we move the ball, we get into position in and around the box. They're very well organized. And then we're trying to serve a ball, and it might not be a good moment to serve it. We might be too far away, we might be too wide, and we have to have patience because we created a lot of half chances where it looked like it was going to be dangerous, and it wasn't most of the time. So I think we just have to be patient and have the quality to create a high-level chance.
Well, we got a win last week.
Yeah.
And now obviously here. Is there any at least positives that stick out to you that you saw highlighted in both games?
Oh, for sure. I think we're getting better in our ability to control the game. I think we have definitely improved in how we defend and how we're able to go from mid-block to high press and win the ball back. And when we secure those moments, then we're able to take control of the game. So I think we are a team that over time, as we improve on these things, I think we can be really dangerous. But that time has to be sooner rather than later.
Coach, you've talked about the final third. What did you see there with the back line on those UNCG goals there? The first one, they broke quickly. They got the ball to the other side, and it's just an unfortunate moment, right? We're there, we win the ball, and unfortunately we left it there for them to stick in the back of the net. So really unlucky moment for Gwen and for us in that moment. And then, playing out of the back, we got caught on the ball. We fouled, which we shouldn't, and then an amazing free kick top of the box for them to secure the win. So yeah, I think I don't feel like we gave them a lot of high quality chances, because when a lot of the moments that they shot were from distance, and quite a few were just on our turnovers. So I think we need to improve that, and then we have to be more dangerous in the final third.
Claudel draws that foul in the box, though, to get you a chance with a peek. What'd you see from him on that play, and just overall there being that presence?
Yeah, I think Claudel is an absolute handful when he's in the box, and they had a fistful of jersey and they pulled him down, so it was definitely a penalty. He's a presence, and when he stays in that target zone, he's incredibly difficult to deal with, and we have to get probably better service within this game and in the future for us to maximize his potential in and around the box.
Coach, 1-3 to open this season. I mean, obviously a tough opening stretch of the schedule with 2 ACC teams, 2 top 25 teams. But what did you learn from the team from this stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think what you start to understand is where you need to get better, right? I see big improvements within the group. I think if you look at the first 2 games, which were incredibly difficult, right? Top 10 and a top 20 team, and then you look to this game, I think you see that there are big strides probably in every facet of our play. Now we need to turn those into results. We need to continue to create, or we need to create more chances and better chances. But I see a huge amount of improvement in this group, and there's big disappointment. We don't often lose at home. We've had a great home record, and so when teams do come here, we have the expectation that we're gonna win. So, you know, the group's really disappointed, but we have to quickly prepare now for our next match, which is USF.
Still, you create a schedule, right, that gives you opportunities to, you know, bolster that resume.
Yeah.
And so there are some missed opportunities here with the 1-3.
Yeah, for sure. So I think one of the big disappointments for the team tonight is they knew that this was a really good RPI, you know, opportunity, and that's important as you try to put together your resume for postseason. UNCG historically has a either a ranking or a high RPI, and I think it's a missed opportunity. Wake and UNC are different, and I do think we could have got a result up there as well. But it is also a team it's got a lot of new players, and so I think there's a big learning curve here, and we'll continue to learn, and we'll continue to get better.
How do you turn stuff like this into results later? Because, I mean, I got to imagine with the loss of an RPI opportunity like this, the margin for error gets thinner the rest of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got plenty of games ahead of us, and I think when you look at our conference and the games that we'll play in our conference, I think there's plenty of games for us to be able to put together a really good run, and to put together a resume that puts us in a position for postseason play. So I do think difficult early season run for us right now, but we can quickly turn it around, and lots of opportunities to secure important wins.
What's the challenge on a Thursday? A rivalry game of sorts,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not an easy road game.
No. Got to turn it around really quick again, and we need to look at USF, understand them, and what we need to do against them. But I'll tell you, I think the most important thing is we have to focus on ourselves and the things that we need to do to get better, more so than preparing specifically for UCF. I think there's some clear things that if we're able to improve, I think the results improve really quickly. So the positive of having to turn around and play on Thursday is you don't have to sit and wait for a full week with the feeling that you let one slip away. You can go and you have motivation immediately to go down to USF and to get a win there.
I'll do one more. All good?
That's a luck down in Tampa, Coach.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.